What is going on, everybody? Welcome to my latest Call of Duty Ghosts gameplay commentary. Yes, we are back with a normal commentary after my other videos and vlogs and being away in MLG. This is kind of like my first Call of Duty commentary back. It's a KEM strike on the Xbox One version of Call of Duty Ghosts. And yeah, next gen, it's ground war, it's pretty cool. I'm going to talk about that. That's the main thing I'm going to talk about, is the next gen version of the game. The Xbox One version, because that's the only one I've played, and ground war. Those are the two kind of topics for today. But yeah, just briefly a little introduction. So you might see my last, my last and first. The last video I did was the first next gen video, next gen content that I put out, and it's from a game called Fighter Within, where it's like a beat 'em up game where you play it with your buddy, and it's like you can play it with your friends, and that's what I did. I did like a silly little tournament. It's pretty funny, so go and check that out if you haven't seen it yet. The other videos that I've got planned for next gen coming up, it's like, I haven't even bothered to jump into it yet, but like Rise, Assassin's Creed 4, I want to finish Assassin's Creed 3 first. Just content for those things, not necessarily let's plays, but just interesting videos covering different bits, or if I can find any tips. But this is the thing, because I was away in MLG in Columbus, I kind of missed the boat on the releases for those games, and so I'm kind of like behind everyone else. Everyone else has already put out loads of content for them, so I don't really want to make content that you guys don't want to see. But I know that Call of Duty Ghost content is always in demand, and these next gen versions are still heavily in demand, and being I would call myself a pretty knowledgeable player, I still got value to give to you guys. And so I don't know what my next video is going to be yet. I've got like ideas for videos, but yeah, it'll probably be something next gen. And yeah, there are a few games on the next gen that I want to cover. I might start a Battlefield 4 series. I need to buy that game, and that guy needs to kill me because he's awful and he got turned on like an, oh, that was such a good turn on. That sounded a bit dodgy. Okay. So yeah, I don't know what my next video is going to be, and I don't know next, but I hope you liked my MLG content. Just before we get on to the topics for today, which we'll cover in about half of this video. Yeah, what did you think of my MLG interviews? Like, they were really fun. The event was pretty good, and I do have huge, like a big amount of vlog footage for that event that I need to, edit together. I just haven't got round to it because I don't know, just I want to do these other videos, and you lot, I kind of think you guys know how I am now, and I just want to make content that's enjoyable for me to make and enjoyable for you guys to watch. And right now I feel like the vlog's taking a bit of a back seat. That vlog, I mean, sorry. And yeah, that will be edited hopefully by the end of this week, because I don't want it to become irrelevant. And so yeah. But anyway, we've got about half of this video left for me to talk about the Xbox One version of Ghosts and ground war. So let's start off with the general theme of the next gen version. So I think it plays quite well. This is the first version of the game that I played. I played it at Eurogamer earlier this year, and it felt good. And yeah, that holds true now. It feels good. You know, I don't know how to explain it other than that. It feels good. It looks good. The character models are better, animations better, textures are better. In general, it's just a more polished, better version of the game. And yeah, it just feels better on this next gen, like it was meant to be on these consoles, at least on the Xbox One version, because of course I haven't. That guy should have killed me again, because of course I haven't played the PS4 version. And so yeah, if you've got a next gen console, I'd recommend picking it up. But you know, Call of Duty Ghosts isn't my favourite Call of Duty, let's just put it that way. It still has a lot of flaws. Even on ground war, the maps still feel quite large, and you know, competitive-wise, it's still a bit, yeah. The Xbox One controller when playing the game is interesting because the analog sticks are very fluid, which is kind of unlike the Xbox 360, where it's kind of like a stiffer analog stick. The Xbox One controller, the analog stick is very fluid. The haptic feedback on the triggers, that vibration is nice when you're shooting, when you stab someone. That's all pretty cool. And yeah, it feels nice in the controller, like when you're playing with the Xbox One controller, as well as the gameplay in general. It's just like a more polished version of the game, and that's, I guess, because of the better hardware and yeah, just the general better. It's just a better, more polished version. Before I start mincing my words even more, and so on this next gen version, the second and final thing I'm going to quickly cover is ground war. So yeah, ground war is in this game. I'm playing it here. I've got my KMs right there. it feels better. It feels like how this game should be played in a public setting, because the maps are so damn large, and in this it's actually kind of possible to come across people more. And I imagine some people are going to get some absolutely huge scores playing Ground War. And, you know, other than that, there's not much else to say. It's nice to have it back, and it's nice to be able to play 9v9 in a public setting and get more kills and see more people and have these large maps feel a bit smaller because there's higher, like, player traffic. Yes, we lost the game by 1 point, but, dude, I don't care about winning public so much anymore. I only care about winning in competitive when I am playing. And, yeah, I should actually put out some Ghost competitive gameplay soon. I'm just getting into it again. Please like, please comment, please subscribe. Sharing always helps. Next video on Thursday. Look forward to it. Peace.